Another stoppage to wrap up the card. Still not going to get fight of the night, though. That belongs to Max Holloway. I'm going to get you a replay. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Alex Pereira stops Jamahal Hill in round number 1 at UFC 300, the main event, in impressive fashion. Hill coming off of an ACL injury where basically he hasn't fought since when? It was January of last year. So significant layoff. He got injured in the basketball game, but he won't do that again. But now, despite his one loss in the UFC to Adesanya, I'm wondering what's next. Let me go look at the rankings right here. By the way, he weighed in at 205, but then came into the ring or the octagon at least 232 plus. They should do something about that. The fighters embrace. Listen to the post-fight interview. Let's go look at the rankings here. It's probably going to be Prochazka again, who won earlier tonight in one of the better fights of the night. Let's go watch the knockout. Get you a clip. Let's see if I can get it. It's going to come right now. Bang. Oh, it was a left, lead uppercut. A left lead. It was kind of awkward. On a hook type. Look at his face. He is asleep. On the way down. And then he's got his face ground pounded in. Let's see if I can get one more clip. I can't show the whole thing because UFC will copyright you. But this is when he just started bashing him, his face, and look, it was no getting out of that. There was no getting out of that. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. This has been a long card. I've been here since 6 p.m. It's 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A little bit past 1:30. Sheesh. On the East Coast, by the way. Outside of Philadelphia. One thing about Pereira, he's been active since he's been with the UFC.
Set and you're good at it, you can come in here and be the best in the world.
3 fights in 2022. 3 fights in 2023. And he can get 3 fights in this year.
Has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Aleksandar
I want to hear what he has to say. Was he going to call out anybody? He had 4 fights between November of 2021 in the UFC and November of 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner and still
7
champion,
fights in 2 years.
Pereira. Alex, just an absolutely sensational performance. The first
Boxing could never.
You hit him with, put him away. Is that what you anticipated coming into this fight?
Não, com certeza. Vocês viram ali o que estava fazendo. Primeiro tomei uma mão ali, acho que foi a esquerda dele. Pô, é um cara muito forte. Eu falei isso em todas as entrevistas. Eu tinha que ficar esperto e aquele golpe me acendeu. Então fiquei atento o tempo todo para não fugir da estratégia. Vocês viram que eu fazia ele errar o tempo todo. Eu estava errando alguns chutes ali, mas eu estava achando a distância para entrar de mão.
He ain't gonna translate all of that.
Foi perfeito tudo que a gente fez aqui.
Yeah, you guys can see what I was doing in there. I think it was one of a left hand from him. I told everyone the whole time, he's a strong guy. I could not go away from my strategy, and that's exactly what I was doing. I kept throwing kicks. I made a few mistakes with the kicks, but I was gauging the distance and the timing, and everything went perfectly.
Now, Jamahal Hill had not lost the title inside the octagon. He had been injured, so when he came in here, he felt like he had the advantage over you, and there was a lot of trash talk leading up to this fight. How much did that affect you? I know it was bothering you at one point in time, but how did you feel about that coming into the fight?
Bom, para ser sincero, quando eu entro aqui dentro desse octógono, eu esqueço que eu sou o campeão. Eu venho fazendo meu trabalho, assim como na vida pessoal, quando eu chego em qualquer lugar, eu esqueço que eu sou campeão. Eu não deixo esse cinturão subir para minha cabeça. E aqui é a mesma coisa, eu não deixo subir para minha cabeça. Eu chego aqui eu tenho que estar focado. Eu quero ganhar o cinturão, não defender o cinturão.
To be honest, when I step in the octagon, I don't see myself as a champion. I do the same thing outside of it in my personal life. I don't let this belt go to my head. I have to come in here and I have to win this belt every time to become the champion. I don't let it go to my head ever.
Well, you've had such a spectacular run in a short amount of time, winning the title in 2 weight classes, and now defending the light heavyweight title. What else do you want to accomplish in this sport?
Bom, agora o foco é sempre estar defendendo o cinturão, não importa quem vem. Eu falei que queria lutar no Brasil, fazer uma luta, falei se desse tudo certo. E, pô, foi tudo dentro do planejado, pô, tô saindo sem nenhuma lesão. Bom, eu gostaria de lutar no Brasil, eu sei que é pouco tempo, vamos ver o que acontece. Eu sempre falei que eu queria fazer isso. Bom, eu sei que precisa de uma promoção para uma defesa de cinturão, então não me importa. Eu quero fazer uma luta no peso pesado.
You know, I want to continue defending this belt. I talked a lot about fighting in Brazil if I won this fight. I won this fight. I'm not hurt. Nothing happened. You know, I know there needs to be a lot of promotion behind a fight, but, you know, I want to have a fight at heavyweight.
Oh.
Well, I'm here for whatever you want to do. Congratulations, sir.
Oh.
An amazing, amazing fight. Congratulations to the world champion, ladies
Well,
and
good.
gentlemen, Alex Pereira.
He is coming into the octagon at heavyweight anyway, but that's interesting. He's going from being a 3-division world champion. All in less than 3 years. It'll be his 3-year anniversary in November. So now that kind of opened things up a little bit. Who would he fight? John Jones obviously dealing with some things. Cyril Gane, Pavlovich, Volkov. You think he would go straight to the top? I think he would go straight to the top 5, one of those guys. We're still waiting on what's happening with Jones versus Aspinall. I should have did some research. With that being said, yo, shout out to UFC 300. The card lived up to the hype. Every single fight except the Aljo fight was entertaining. I believe that obviously for those who watched the fight or the knockout fighter of the night should get the 300,000 bonus. Max Holloway. Jiri, he had a nice little comeback. Diego Lopez put a boot in Sadiq Youssef's ass hole. Kala Harrison choked out Holly Holm. She did what she was supposed to do. Just great card all around. Just great card. Even the Weili Zhang fight was pretty good. A card, not an A minus, not an A plus, but a very good card, very worth the money. Boxing needs to get on the ball with this in America, not just the Saudis. UFC, man, doing the big things. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.